This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
99X in the Morning X. It's Barnes and Leslie. Crash has got you covered on traffic. I want to talk concert tickets in a minute because things have changed. I mean, even over the last couple of years, they continue to evolve in just how you get them. And this conversation came up the other day with somebody. And we started talking about back in the day when you would buy tickets and actually had to wait, like queue up. So I want to ask you something about that in a sec.
Speaking of concert tickets, Barnes, you can find out about upcoming shows and also win tickets inside the brand new 99X Freeloader app, brought to you by John Foy and Associates Personal Injury. Get the strong arm and get it now. The brand new 99X Freeloader app.
Back in the day, getting a concert ticket was really an event before the event because you would go, some people would camp out, some people would just have to go at a certain time. Like in Austin, even like towards the end of my college time, they started introducing these things called Visa bands. So they would announce on the radio, hey, Visa bands from Metallica are now available. And you had to go to like this store called H-E-B. So you had to race to an H-E-B, get this number, and then you would come back on the day. But I remember waiting like even before that overnight just to be in queue to get tickets for Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden.
And when I waited that time, I got ticket number 666. I still have it.
You did not.
I still have
Serious?
it. The number of the beast.
Is it framed?
Absolutely. It's on a board.
I do save ticket stubs. I kind of missed that part of it. But I remember Turtles?
Yes.
Turtles on Peachtree where all the ticket sales would happen?
Yeah, because I remember, I never did the overnight thing, Barnes, but I do remember standing in line for tickets at one point. And I think it was maybe tickets for Springsteen, but, no, those were happy days. I don't mind it. Thinking about it, I really don't.
I mean, culture was completely different. If you're listening, what's the longest you've waited for tickets, if you can remember? 470-741-4999. Crash, you strike me as someone who would do the bring the ice chest, you camp out overnight, like the whole thing. Would you?
Uh-huh.
Well, Journey was coming to the Miami baseball stadium, I want to say like 86, I think it was. And do you remember going to the back of a Sears and you would get your concert tickets there? There was like a back window.
Yes.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Those were the days. And then they started getting mad at people and wouldn't allow you to camp out. So then people would be lurking around the parking lot or like hiding behind trees waiting for 6 a.m.
Remember the lottery thing? It's a lottery.
The lottery,
Yes.
boy, that pissed people off. Then there was that was the thing is you could earn it. Like if you were going to be in the pit front row, you earned it because you sat out and slept out all night.
Now it's the stupid queue. I'm in queue.
Yeah.
Yeah, a digital
I'm
queue.
in a queue.
That's no fun. That's
It's not fun
completely
at all.
stupid. Hey, Morning X. Good morning. Who is this?
Hi, my name is Bill.
Bill, what's the longest you ever waited out for tickets?
So I'll tell you, it's not going to break any records, but I waited 2 hours for U2 tickets. This was back in, 1984. It was fall 1984, so this was right after Unforgettable Fire had been released. And I will tell you, people did not yet know who U2 was.
Well, yeah. And you still had a 2-hour wait when no one knew who it was?
The on sale was at 10 a.m. I got there at 8 a.m.
Oh.
And this was old school ticket sales with this was like at a department store in the customer service desk in the back of the top floor. It was a big deal to me because I was in high school at the time. My parents let me cut school that morning to go get U2 tickets. So they opened up the on sale at 10 o'clock, and I was second in line. The first person got tickets down on the floor level. I got tickets in the first mezzanine in like the second row. The third person in line got tickets, and then it was sold out. This was for Radio City, much smaller venues than they eventually ended up playing.
What a great memory. I love that story.
No kidding. That's back when it was fun. Thank you very much for listening to us.
You're quite welcome. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Have a good day. We'll see you later,
Thank
Bill.
you.
Yeah. Hey, Morning X, good morning.
Hey, how are you? Good morning.
Hey, who's
Good.
this?
Hey, this is Ryan. Actually, longtime 99X fan since Power 99. I live in SoCal now, so yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
Listen to you all on the app.
Love the streamers. Appreciate
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Thank you so much, Ryan. So, we're asking, what's the longest you've ever waited in line for concert tickets?
You know what? It's so funny you say that because we don't even experience this now. I mean, what's the digital equivalent? Standing in a queue online,
I know.
which is a thing, but it's not the same. And I'll tell you what, back in '97, right, which seems like yesterday to me, but it was now back in the day. It was my first concert. It was for 311. Me and my friends, we were 16, so it was right up our wheelhouse. And the local Ticketmaster was at the Publix, right near our house.
Yep.
This is out in Snellville, actually. So shout out to Gwinnett County. And we waited for about 4 hours. So probably not the longest, but for us, it was just a super long time to wait. So we got there 6 a.m. super early, again, first concert. And there was one, couple ahead of us, 2 people, I remember. But we're thinking, all right, cool. With 4 hours, only one set of people will definitely get tickets. I went there with me and the guys who went to the concert, so a total of 4 of us. And we're just hanging out, 6 a.m., whatever. But as the time started to tick away, more and more people started to show up in the line, of course. But Publix threw a curveball at us. And at that point, and remember, we were there since 6 a.m., they said, all right, everybody, since there's so many people that ended up showing up, we have to go to a lottery system.
Oh, you can't.
No. Seriously. It was the worst. And we were like, okay, first concert, 16, young kids. I remember being upset, but I don't remember arguing or pushing back. We wouldn't have done that. We're like, okay, I guess this is just normal, whatever, even though we were there since 6. So here's what happened. So the Publix, they threw the curveball. They made everybody draw tickets, right? And since there was 4 of us, we had 4 tickets, okay? And she passed out all the tickets, whatever, and said, all right, everybody, we're going to start with number 181. And we looked down, and I was 182. So regardless, we were still second in line even after the lottery. So we were like, all right, well, whatever.
Yeah, but lotteries are a fan hijack. It steals from the experience, and if you're a fan, you're going to put in that sweat equity, and only to get screwed by a number draw.
It was the worst, actually, and we weren't expecting it. Now, luckily, it had worked out because I have this amazing memory, and it's turning into the story I can share. But, if 20, almost 30 years ago, if I would have been last in line, I'd be
crazy.
I waited 4 hours and didn't get tickets, But
I never liked that lottery thing, but to pull
Never.
it on you after you'd been in line since 6 a.m.
You want to talk about anxiety as a fan? I remember waiting for Van Halen, and they did the whole thing. It was HEB, which is like Publix. And the line got, to one point. Then they said, okay, we have to break this part of the line and put this second part, the caboose, outside, starting here. And I'm like, I was on the cut. I don't want to be number 1 on the outside, people. Because there's people cheating on the inside to get in that line.
Isn't it funny how we vividly remember these moments?
I know. Hey, thanks. Hey, appreciate you listening on the Freeloader app in California. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. Thanks so much.
Thank you. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. What a great story. And I think there are some other ones because every single line is lit up. What's the longest you've waited in line for a concert ticket? 470-741-4999. I mentioned those Visa bands, the little wristbands you had to get. So they came up with this thing, and it involved radio. Who worked in radio? Hello, but we had no control over it. I was like a part-timer at the station in Austin. So I would go into the radio station, you could see through glass, and I would watch, like the equivalent of Will. I would watch to see if the hotline would ring and try to see if that was it, and then call all my people. Go! Go!
Go, head out.
Any way to get an in. What's the longest you've waited? 470-741-4999. This is 99X.
Jim Rome takes on sports.
Why?
because you're not playing me.
With rapid-fire takes
and a lot to get to, and I'm not sure you're going to like all of it. Honestly, I don't even care if you like all of it or not. I have a job to do.
Scorching debates.
On any given week, you have lots to beef about. Take advantage of it. Get up in here.
He's the Spitfire of sports smack.
She's not my fault. We will get to all of that.
The Jim Rome Show podcast.
Get up in here, and we'll beef later on. What's your beef?
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
You've been warned.